Alright, hey guys, it's Amlado.
And it's Strathiel.
And we're back.
Okay, there it is. Starting to load in.
Yeah.
Took it a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are playing some Graveyard Keeper.
I am. He's watching.
Well, I say we because I'm here commentating. But yeah, Amlado's at the helm this evening.
I know we promised overshots, but neither of us felt like drinking, to be honest.
We're both like just real like sleepy and have no energy today. I don't know if it's because it's like middle of the week or because I'm trying to like reset my sleep schedule or what is going on, but it's kind of just a slow, sleepy, lazy day for us today, and neither of us really had the energy for anything more like energetic. So but we still wanted to do something, so we figured have just a relaxing Graveyard Keeper stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit that I've been playing an awful lot on my own on different files. As you can see, my graveyard is about 10 points better on my secondary file. Church is the same though, because I'm too lazy to build the soft church benches because it takes a lot of trees.
Maybe we should do that today then.
And we should try.
I mean, neither of these churches really holds a candle to your Xbox profile.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like, that one's got some work put into it for sure. But yeah, we're gonna try to do overshots maybe tomorrow, depending on how we're feeling.
Yeah. Toby, that's not for you.
I mean, it's empty. I don't think there's anything you can really do to it.
Alright. If you're sure.
Well, but if he fucks around with it too much, I'll take it from him. But for now, I don't see the harm.
Let's put these away for now. We got frogs, which I need one more of, and restoration tools, which I don't need until Moon Day.
Why do you need 12 frogs?
For...
It's a Clotho thing?
No. This is for... Where is she?
Who?
Mrs. Chain? Oh, Miss Chain. The
tavern in Ordric's wife?
Yeah. But it doesn't say she needs them. So I'm wondering if I fucked something up.
You gotta talk to her again?
I might. Man,
What's up?
I'm having one of those, like, realization sort of moments.
Oh? Like, good or bad?
I would call it a neutral sort of, applicable, but not, like, a big deal.
Okay.
Like, I have been the laziest motherfucker when it comes to researching stuff on this file.
Well, maybe you should do some of that today, too.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Panda says, I heard there be scrubs this way. I suppose if by scrubs you mean us, then you would be right. Also, welcome to Panda Smasher X.
Yes, hello.
Hope you are doing well this evening.
Good evening. I can't do that very well because my voice doesn't go very deep.
Good evening. We apologize for how lethargic we sound. We are just, we're not sick, we're just very sleepy.
Yeah, it's exhausting being this cool. I say as a joke, I'm not cool.
I mean, we're cool. I think you're cool.
I mean, what defines cool, I suppose, but other people's perceptions of us, and I'm trying not to give a fuck what other people think of me.
They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but beholders have 10 eyes, so... Or 11 eyes. So I really think that one of those eyes can be cool as well. You know, beauty is in just one eye of the beholder, and cool is in another eye. I'm guessing, like, other things like talented, mayhaps, is in another eye of the beholder. Just a lot of, like, subjective traits, I guess.
Yeah. I have no faith. That's why I can't research fuck all.
You faithless hack, you.
Basically. So what we're gonna do is, get my pen real quick. And my handy dandy notebook. And we're gonna write down the shit we need to make another scroll shelf so that I can store the shit that I need to research.
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna be busy just building shit today.
When are we not?
That's true. So did Panda show you the same thing that he showed me? The, like, battery that he pulled out of one of his controllers today?
No.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like, it's all, like, acid-eaten and shit.
Corroded?
Corroded, yeah. So I was like, man, I hope the fucking controller is okay. He's like, yeah, me too. I'll have to see how it is when I unpack it. I guess he must have been packing today to prep for the move, and took the battery out to package the controller away.
I mean, it's a good idea.
But, you know, given the state of the battery, I would be concerned for that controller.
Yeah.
We're doing good, Panda. How are you doing? We're just, like, sleepy because I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back on track. Because this new job's gonna have me going in at like 7:30 in the morning.
Which means getting up by like 6:30.
I was gonna say, you know, 5:30 some days earlier, or, you know, somewhere around there. But like, it's gonna be earlier than I have ever, like, just gotten up, like, for a job before.
Wait, not even when you were training at Afina?
I thought that was like a 9 to 5.
Your training started at like 4 in the morning.
No, it did not. 4 in the morning? What training would start at 4 in the morning?
All I remember is you had to get up super early, and you told me one day you chugged a Pepsi and it was like battery acid because Pepsi shouldn't be drunk before like 7 a.m.
I mean, yeah. So if it started at 8, it probably meant I was getting up at like 6:30 or 7. But no, I wasn't getting up at 4 in the morning. Are you kidding? That's awful. And, you know, even then, like, even if I was doing that, that was like almost 15 years ago. Like, my body is not used to that anymore at all.
Nor are you what I would call as, like, in shape for that sort of thing.
In shape? What do you mean?
Like, like, we're both getting older. Our bodies are not designed to bounce around time schedules.
Right, yeah. I thought you meant it was because I was fat. I'm like, what does being fat have to do with
Oh, no. Fat's got nothing to do with it. Like,
you feeling like Garbo? Man, I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm
Is it
sorry to hear
still-
that.
Is it still the same stuff that you've been dealing with? And it says you should have just stopped at Pepsi shouldn't be drunk. See, I'm not the Pepsi drinker, between the two of us.
I fucking love Pepsi. I love Pepsi so much.
I like Mountain Dew, which is a Pepsi product, but, you know, a lot of the brown sodas, like, you know.
Colas?
Yeah, the colas, like Coke and Pepsi and stuff like that, I typically don't drink much of. But, you know, it was the only thing that was in the house at the time, where I was staying. So I needed the caffeine boost to at least get me through the first part of the day. But then, you know, I devised a genius trick where I would spend like 75 cents on a cappuccino in the like company break room, and it would come out in one of those little cups and like dispense it all for you. And it was really, really good. But I would drink maybe about 3/4 of the cappuccino, and then instead of spending another 75 cents on another one, I would just fill that 1/4 cup of cappuccino up with regular free like coffee from the communal coffee pot.
Like the break room coffee
The
pot?
break room coffee pot in the office. And it tasted exactly the same, but it was free, so I could drink coffee all fucking day long. Drink some cappuccino all day long for 75 cents.
See, I, like, when I worked at the gas station, like, we were given a cup that we were allowed to put whatever drink we wanted to.
Your refill cup?
My refill cup. And I would, because there was no rule that said we couldn't drink the cappuccino.
Right.
Even though it's like the most expensive drink that we had.
Mm-hmm.
So I would start the morning off with like a cappuccino and like use that as like my sort of foundational caffeine, and then switch over to drinking like, you know, at the time I was like trying to be a hard ass and drink like straight black coffee.
Yeah, you drank black coffee for a while. I do remember that.
And like, so I would drink the black coffee and like do that throughout the morning, and then when afternoon hit I would switch to soda. And like eventually my boss like sort of
Caught on to what you were doing?
well, not in a bad way, because I wasn't doing anything wrong. I didn't get reprimanded or told to stop.
True, I mean, they let you do it.
But she caught on to how much caffeine I was drinking, and she's like, are you okay? How are you not, like, vibrating out of your skin? Like, that sort of thing.
I mean, you needed that to basically just stay awake.
Yeah.
Let alone, you know,
Do a job.
hyper or anything like that.
Like, there's a reason I'm on disability now, and that's, I mean, I've taken, 2 naps today? Like,
Coffee disabled you?
no, like...
I know, I'm teasing you.
Oh.
But yeah, you've had 2 naps today, and you're still as sleepy as you are.
Yeah. I just want to curl up and go to sleep, but I think that's not wise at this stage of the day.
Probably not. Yeah, this would be around the time that if you went to sleep, it would just be
For the night.
for the night. Especially with how your sleep schedule has been lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I did something similar. The first job that I ever got when I was a shelf stocker at my local Kroger back when I was living in Peoria. Way back in the day, a young, fresh-faced Tarathiel lad realized that with his employee discount at Kroger stores, he could buy a 2-liter of knockoff Mountain Dew for like less than a quarter of the cost of a Mountain Dew from the vending machine in the break room.
Clever.
Like, it wasn't brand Mountain Dew, but it's the same shit.
Like Moon Mist or whatever.
Yeah, it's the same thing. The same exact thing. So I would buy a 2-liter of it for like less than $1. It was like, I don't remember the exact amount, but it was literally like, cents. It was less than $1. Whereas the like, what is it, 16 ounce or whatever bottles that you typically get out of vending machines?
$12 or $16, yeah.
Yeah, whichever one it was like $1.25.
That's ridiculous.
So I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna spend that kind of money. But I can just go out onto the floor and buy one that way.
I have to ask, like, is that, like, where your sort of, like, Mountain Dew habit started, or?
I would say so. Not that, like, drinking that itself, like, started the habit. It's just before, before then, I really wasn't, like, had not been allowed to, like, drink Mountain Dew a lot. Because, like, growing up, my family were not heavy, like, soda drinkers, by any means. Like, that was really just kind of like a sometimes thing.
Yeah, same in my family.
And almost never was it something as, like, caffeinated as Mountain Dew. But I think nobody really could say anything about it because A, I was using my own money to do it, and B, like, I needed that caffeine because it was an overnight stocking job. Like, I would go in at, 7 or 8 in, like, the evening, and I wouldn't get off work until, like,
5 or 6 in the morning?
Yeah, like 5 or 6 in the morning. So, it kept me going.
I mean, weird question, but, like, the, how you want to say, like, attitude, I guess, that you took towards, like, coffee when we first got together, like, in your, like, where you were just kind of like, nobody actually needs to drink as much coffee as, like, my mom drinks, for instance.
I mean, I do think that your mom drank probably way too much coffee.
By that token, so do I.
I still think she drank more than you, though. But, you know, she was also working, like, fucking 16-hour swing shifts at a factory.
Yeah.
So, you know, I probably shouldn't have judged her that hard for it, if it's what kept her going.
I mean, what's it called when you, like a, not quite a dependency, but like...
I mean, dependency is a word for it.
That's definitely, I think, actually the word I was...
When your body doesn't function without it?
Well, and, like, she'd get, like, violent headaches if she didn't have coffee for a day or two.
Yeah, well, because she was going through caffeine withdrawals.
Mm.
Like, I think either of us would do the same thing.
I mean, at this point, if you took away my energy drinks and my cold brew, I'd be dead.
You probably would just collapse and sleep for a week.
It might be healthier for me if you took them away. But...
yeah, I don't know.
Like, so far, the doctors have not, like... The doctors have not vetoed my caffeine habit. So... caffeine shall continue to be drunk. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
What, so yeah?
The, lighthouse keeper, I have to give him some maggots in exchange for the Necronomicon. Doesn't seem like a fair trade to me. It sounds like he's getting fleeced.
Yeah. What's that new meme? The, like, trade agreement or whatever? It's like, I receive Necronomicon, you receive handful of maggots.
I don't...
You haven't seen the trade offer?
No.
Oh man. It's a new one, so I guess I can't blame you for not, like, being up on it yet, but...
New meme, fresh off the printing press.
Yeah. It's basically just supposed to be like a sharply dressed, sort of business-like looking dude. Sort of like steepling his fingers, and like it says like trade offer, and then on one side it says I receive, you know, whatever, and then like on the other side it says you receive whatever.
I mean, I think I'd have to see it for it to, like...
Yeah, I mean, hot take, it's not that funny. Like, it's just a fucking, like, trade offer. I don't know the, like, context or anything, or, like, story or anything behind it. Maybe there's more to it that I'm, like...
Getting?
Yeah, that I'm not quite getting, but just taking it at face value, it's not that funny. I don't see it being a meme that like sticks around for a long time. It's not terribly
Oh, god damn it.
I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, what's up?
It is not yet time to give him maggots.
Why? Why is it not the maggot times?
Because I have not yet given the astrologer the fucking restoration tools that he needs.
Yes, man. Get your shit water. When does he show up?
Moon days?
Moon days? Oh, you got a few days to go then.
Yeah.
Who can you talk to today?
Well, that would be Snake, but unfortunately I have nothing to give him, so...
What is he looking for?
The Necronomicon.
Oh. Well, tomorrow you can talk to the Inquisitor. Do you have anything that you need to prepare for that?
I need to build the snack tent, which I think I did already. So I need to talk to the Inquisitor to let him know that I built the snack tent.
Well, why don't you go to the Witch Hill then, just to like make sure. That way, if you haven't built it, you can build it.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, it's good to like do the stuff that you need to do today, but also prepare the stuff that you need for tomorrow.
Yeah.
See how that goes?
Yeah. It's fucking, like, confusing how I, like, manage to, sort of maintain so many games. I mean, I need excessive notes, but...
Yeah. Because you're basically playing the same game like 4 different times.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy to me.
I mean, it's perfectly reasonable. I've got different files for different things.
What do you mean different things? You're playing the same game. There's not like that much deviation from like the storyline.
Oh, I mean, the Game of Crone DLC isn't out on the Xbox yet.
Okay. But like, you've got what, 2 files on there and 2 files on here?
I need to delete the second file on the Xbox. It's not, like, I think, serving any purpose.
My point, though, is that it's the same game. Like, yes, this one has DLC, but it doesn't... You're not changing the base game. You're just adding onto it.
True.
You know, if anything, that makes a stronger case for getting rid of both Xbox files.
No!
No, I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying it makes a stronger case for it because the files on your PC have more content. You know?
Yeah.
Like I get that eventually, you know, they'll, you know, patch the DLCs into the Xbox, but
I did in fact build the snack tent.
okay. But yeah, you know, if you were only going to play one file, then it should probably be one of the like PC ones and not one of the Xbox ones.
Fair, I suppose.
Hey, what's up, Ghost Tuna? Ghost Tuna says, "Ooh, we want robot titties." You know what? I couldn't agree more, frankly.
I have no robot titties to offer, though.
No robot titties to offer, you say?
Not on my end. Just a heads up, y'all are very quiet. Okay, I can fix that.
That might also be just us.
Well, I can try to fix it. By turning down the game audio.
How you doing, Ghost Tuna? I know Panda said he's still feeling like Garbo. Hopefully you're not, also getting sick. I never did hear back from Leo about about those Gene Stealer arms.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Well, I'm sure that I will eventually. Like, he might still be at work, for all I know.
Oh, boy.
And, it's not like I'm not going to see him on Saturday, too, so.
Yeah.
If need be, I can just ask him then.
True.
Hopefully you guys can hear us a little bit better now.
Yeah, hopefully.
And hopefully Panda and Shelby will appreciate the gift I left them in the Discord.
I'm so tired all the time. It's really kind of comical at this point.
Is it?
No.
I was going to say, you don't seem to think that it's very funny.
No, I don't. It's... If I don't laugh about it,
Right.
Yikes.
What's a yikes? Hear me out. Medieval cocaine. I'm sure they had, at least something similar. Even if maybe they didn't realize exactly what it was. Like, I would be shocked if, medieval life was not, rife with drug use.
I mean...
If you could afford it, that is.
Yeah. Look at the tent.
You're pitching a tent.
Yeah, but it's for the Inquisitor, so...
Oh, man. Amlado's over here pitching a tent for the Inquisitor.
Nope. That's gross. At first I thought you were kind of shady, like you might be a problem.
We mustn't let them know we sit.
I had the strange feeling that you didn't belong here. But now it seems like you've blended in just fine. You do what you've been asked to do. It's like, I get nowhere if I don't, so...
Right. You have to become a yes man for all these entitled assholes.
And profit means everything to you. I believe there's a place for a person like you in our future world. That doesn't sound creepy.
Jesus.
In the world we're going to build in the town, the world of pure faith.
So is he saying that faith is synonymous with profit?
I don't know. Ha, one day. The audience is gathering. Do your part and I will do mine. What? I don't have anything ready to serve.
Dougals, we must tell the church the ladies can shapeshift. I don't see how that's advantageous to us, though, dude.
Yeah, you rat us out and we'll rat you out.
Wait, rat us out for what? We can't do shit. But, you know, sometimes the shape-shifting that the ladies do is nice to look at. And so if we rat them out, they'll stop doing it. You see, it's not in our best interests to rat them out to the church.
Okay, let's see.
What are you seeing about?
All the, like, stuff I need to use my little fruit press thingy for.
You're pressing fruit?
Yes.
Why are you doing that?
To make wine and such.
Can't you just use your feet?
You would think.
Actually, isn't that like,
A myth?
yeah, I was gonna say not an urban myth, but like a misconception.
I think it is, yeah. Like, maybe it's not. Maybe I just, heard that one time and...
Yeah, like, I think I remember hearing somewhere that it was basically like a tourist thing.
Yeah, that's what I recall, but who knows? We could both be wrong.
Yeah, I don't actually remember where I heard it.
I want to say it was on Gordon Ramsay's, like, F-word show.
Oh, hell, I don't know.
Because he had some lady on who was, like, a world champion, like, grape crusher.
World champion grape crusher, huh?
Yeah.
People pay good money for that.
There it is, folks. Oh, shit. No, okay, I didn't fuck up.
What?
I forgot which way the clock went for a second. I thought I missed Moon Day.
I imagine it rotates, clockwise.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot how clocks go.
Like, sorry, that just sounds obvious.
actually gonna say fuck it and get a beer. Do you want your coffee beer? Or do you want a regular beer?
Are we gonna have enough left for overshots tomorrow?
We'll have 2 each, which is more than enough for, you know, the like weekly challenge shit. And, you know, if you want me to, I can always take a walk and get more.
We'll see. Yeah, go ahead, I guess.
Regular beer?
Sure. And it says he wants vengeance.
For what?
No, he's saying like that I want vengeance, and I don't know. I don't know for what. I don't know what I could get vengeance on, except for maybe like how tired I am.
Here you go.
Other than that, things are, you know, not doing too bad.
There we go.
Oh boy. Just ripping it right into the...
I tried to, like, stand away from the mic even.
It's a crisp sound, though.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, Panda.
Yeah, sorry, Panda. Dougals has to open his yet, and that's gonna be a whole thing, too.
Well, hopefully I can do it quietly.
I guess.
I mean, I'm not gonna, like, intentionally do it loudly, if that's what you mean.
I didn't.
I know you didn't. I'm not saying you did.
Oh.
The hell was that?
That was my kneecap sliding back into place.
Why was your kneecap out of place? What the hell?
It does that. I have, like, not wandering kneecaps, I forget what it's called, but it's like, floating kneecaps, I believe. Like, that's why I didn't, like, walk at a very young age. Is like, I had, like, hip dysplasia and floating kneecaps, and...
Shelby has floating kneecaps.
Does she?
Or, well, wandering kneecaps. Because of that time that her kneecap wandered right up into Panda's asshole.
You made me cackle.
Panda says, I am the void that eats the light and shits darkness.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It does. But I mean, if you're shitting dark matter, that's, you know...
Gotta be worth something.
Each pound of which weighs over 10,000 pounds.
That was the joke.
What?
I was, you know, shooting for a Futurama joke. Apparently I landed there.
What? No, I said it, not you.
Yeah, but I made you think of it.
No, I was going to. Like...
Right.
That's, why do you think I said dark matter?
I don't know. Why do you say anything you say?
Jesus.
I mean that with love.
Do you? Because it sounds like you don't. It sounds like you mean it with malice.
Vitriol?
Yeah, vitriol and malice.
I'm as sincere about that as I am about anything I ever say.
That doesn't make me feel more comfortable, because if you're not sincere about this, then that means that you're not sincere about anything.
I'm sincere about a lot more than you think I am.
You say so.
Mostly I'm sincere because, I was, concerned that if I wasn't sincere about basically everything in this relationship, you would just never believe a word I said.
Well, I mean, honesty is the best policy.
Plus, I try not to joke about, serious shit.
That's fair, yeah. You shouldn't joke about the important things. That's for sure.
It took me a while before I learned how to be, properly sarcastic with you.
But once you got it figured out, folks, boy, those floodgates, they were flung wide open.
I mean, pretty much.
I was going to make a dirty joke, by the way, about floodgates being flung wide open, but I didn't really have any, material, so I just kind of had to leave it.
Oh man, we're giving the fucking the astrologer's having a stroke.
Why is he having a stroke?
Because he just found out from this book that I brought him that he might have a daughter or a son or whatever.
A child of some sort?
Yeah.
An offspring?
Yeah.
How did the Necronomicon...
No, I brought him the Old Keeper's diary.
Oh. That seemed like an invasion of privacy.
Vampires only drink Group O blood. Which means I'm not safe.
Panda says you're never safe. Not with Panda Smasher X lurking in the chat, we're not.
Well, I just got the Necronomicon for 5 maggots. That's all he wanted was 5.
How was he not capable of going out and getting maggots himself?
I don't know. He's got a garden out here. He could easily make a compost heap.
Yeah, it just seemed like you basically couldn't be bothered.
He partially didn't want to give it up because he's been using it as a leg for his wardrobe. So he's like, I'll give it to you if you give me the maggots. And I'm like, you could have just... Fucking never mind, dude.
Now he's gonna have a squeaky wardrobe, though.
Well, that's his problem.
I suppose so. Also, I do think there's something sort of funny about the, a tome as legendary and powerful as the Necronomicon being used as a fucking table leg.
Yeah.
I can appreciate the humor in that.
Now the Gypsy Baron guy wants me to fucking have his friend freed from the Inquisitor's prison before he'll tell me anything about Esmeralda, so now I have to wait all the way until the Inquisitor is here again to...
Fucking next week. But that's fine. It just gives you something to work, look forward to. What's coming up? So tomorrow is Sunday, so you'll need to do a sermon.
Mm-hmm. And at some point I need to go check on the refugee camp.
Okay.
May as well do that after my sermon tomorrow.
I mean, yeah. I would say there's no time like the present, but okay, hopefully that wasn't too bad.
That was pretty bad.
Sorry. But yeah, if you don't want to do it today, then I suppose taking care of two things at once would be alright.
Oh, my butt bones hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you want, I can give you a massage on them later.
I mean, that doesn't sound like the worst idea I've heard.
What's probably the worst idea you've ever heard is what else I would offer to do to them. Although, I don't know, maybe I could knock them back into alignment.
I fucking knew you were gonna say something about putting them back into place.
Well, I was gonna say giving them a massage from the inside, but then I got to thinking about it, and yeah, it might pop everything back into the way it's supposed to go. So it's an option.
Donkey has 125 carats to come and take.
Yeah,
so that's...
He's going to be set for a while.
Yeah. I might, be convinced, by the way, to, do the,
Hey, what's up, Rex?
Hey, Rex!
How was your stream?
Yeah. I forget what I was going to say. Something about making pizza.
Okay. Are you saying that you're wanting that for tonight?
I think I might be.
Alright. I don't know exactly how hungry I am, but...
Not yet, obviously, but...
Well, no, not yet. We're in the middle of a stream.
Rex says, I literally found one goddamn star piece the entire time.
Oof.
That's rough.
You seemed like you were, doing alright, but, then again, I don't know how that game is played, so I wouldn't have been able to tell if you were struggling or not.
Are you winning, son? That's an appropriate use of that meme, right?
I think so. At the very least, it's not inappropriate. I don't know what would constitute an inappropriate use of a meme, but I think you're fine. I was item spamming, and my characters have chonky defense values, so I'm getting by.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's
At least
go.
you weren't, stuck on a boss like you were, the other day, So you were able to make progress.
Whoop. Doing a prayer.
I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Covered in little plastic shavings.
Well,
I get it. I know why.
I'm a little bit, I think confused.
About what?
My, I don't know what I was doing with this, setup in the basement here. I don't know why things are where they are exactly. I just know that I was going for something.
Is it set up for, ease of research?
Might be.
'Cause that's sort of where you do all that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, stretching.
I've got that, there it is.
You got what now?
'Twas some sort of alchemy item. And I realized I was saving up to do the to craft one of the prayers that I've got the stuff for.
Mm-hmm. Is it the prosperity prayer or whatever it is? Where you can get extra quiche?
The combo prayer for prosperity and faith.
Ooh, combo.
Yeah. But I fucked up and used all my faith.
Oh no.
So now I have to wait till next week. But I guess that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, I have stories to put away. Oops. So what are you working on tonight?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on some scenery pieces for Warhammer 40,000. Specifically, the Munitorum Armored Container set. It's basically a bunch of like crates and barrels and stuff. It came with 9 like 50-gallon drum barrels. Supposed to be for like water or like promethium and stuff like that, like fuel. It came with a bunch of like shipping boxes, probably ammunition or like firearms and stuff. But then it also came with 3 like big like cargo containers, like shipping containers. So I've been putting them together, and right now I'm just kind of working on like cleaning up one of the shipping containers. Basically, like cleaning off like mold lines from like the plastic like mold pour.
Oh.
Just, you know, making things look neater, cleaning off like the bits from the sprue where it was like clipped out.
Okay.
Because I just kind of clipped them out and slapped them together. Because they're, you know, it's a real simple build, and they're real like big flat pieces. It's not a lot of really tight fitting or intricate parts, so I was able to just kind of like clip it out, slap some glue on it, slap it together, and it looked fine. But you know, I wanted to clean them up a little bit so that maybe tomorrow or something we could go out to the front yard and
Oh, prime them?
yeah, do some priming.
Okay. I forgot we have to go see Miss Charm today.
Oof.
So.
I've got 2 of the containers all the way done. And I've got a third one completely done except for the doors on it, because I kind of wanted to do something a little different with this one. I talked to a buddy of mine who plays the Tyranids, and I asked him if he had any spare Gene Stealer arms that he could spare. And I haven't heard back from him yet because he's probably still at work. But if I can get one of those off of him, I could do something kind of interesting with this. I could like glue the arm and the door in such a way that the Gene Stealer arm is like coming out of the door of the shipping container, almost like there's a stowaway Gene Stealer inside of the container. So it's like some narrative. Now, what's the word for it? Visual storytelling. That's what it was. Let's see. Panda says, no stars for you. Rex says, so the tab on one of the ends of the Ethernet cable for my computer is hanging on by barely any plastic at all. Ordered a new cable, but might be streaming over Wi-Fi for a few days if it breaks before it gets here. Also ordered a cable strip and crimper and some new ends so I can try to repair the old one. Only ever done it once, but would rather not totally toss a known good cable.
Oh man, I hate when that happens to Ethernet cables. That's why we got our newest one recently.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully that works out for you, man. But, you know, even if it doesn't, at least you have a replacement on the way, so hopefully that'll be good for you. I don't remember. We used to stream over Wi-Fi, didn't we?
Yeah, we used to stream over Wi-Fi before we got our Ethernet cables.
Way back in the early days.
In the before time.
It's not pleasant.
It's not.
Wi-Fi is a fickle beast.
Who's doing something?
No. I thought that might have been a text. It was not.
What was it?
It was Pogo.
Oh.
I didn't see what it was trying to tell me. But I will check it later.
Okay. Let's see. I need to grab some seeds and some food to take to the refugees.
Because God knows they can't fend for themselves over there.
No, apparently not.
How will they ever get by without a fucking banquet hall? And, you know, food being catered and delivered to them.
You know what? I'm just gonna give them the seeds. I'm gonna make them cook for themselves for once.
Can you do that?
Yeah, the cook lady that, demanded I make her a 5-star kitchen knows how to cook the shit that grows in the garden.
And you can just tell her, like, hey, I brought you all this shit, you need to cook it?
I mean, she'll do it automatically. I don't have to tell her, but...
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I figured with, like, as much of a yes man as your character is, and how much they seem to take advantage of that.
How dependent they are on me.
I didn't know if maybe, they wanted you to cook for them too.
Yeah, they have... I'm taking all of your berries.
You berry thief!
Yeah... I'll let them have carrots instead.
And it says, I'm reading random stuff and I just remembered the series Vampire Hunter D. I don't think I've seen the whole thing, but from what I hear, it's really good.
I know Bloodlust is better than the first one by many people's standards.
Is it?
I enjoyed it.
I mean, it's a classic. Like it's one of those classic what is it, 90s or early 2000s anime that, like, it's one of those ones that if you talk to a lot of, like, anime fans, they'll tell you, like, you kind of have to have seen it. Which is kind of funny that, like, none of us have actually seen it.
What? I have?
I thought you just said that it was good by all accounts that you heard, like...
No, I'm saying, like, the general opinion of it is that it is good.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
I fucking love it. Are you kidding?
Okay, yeah. I thought you were saying, like, I haven't seen it, but the general opinion is that it's good.
No, man,
well, what about your opinion?
My opinion is that it's worth the watch.
Okay. So it's good enough to at least watch it once?
Yeah. I'd say. I wouldn't say that it, necessarily is going to hold up to the test of time. Because it, if I remember right, it does, fall into some tropes.
Well, again, 90s anime.
That's fair.
A lot of the 90s anime both fell into and created a lot of tropes. Yeah, all I know is that he's, like, everybody has big hats, and that he kind of does like a Gendo Ikari in the sense that he has a squiggly monster thing in his hand.
It talks to him, yeah.
Talks to him, and that's about it. But whereas with Gendo Ikari, it was Adam. This thing is like a demon or a ghost.
It's like it's like a demon passed down from his father or some shit.
Yeah, that's weird. But they have supernatural shit just fused into their hands.
I don't know. It's just him.
Huh? No, I'm saying him and Gendo Ikari. Both take a page from the same book, in that they both have some supernatural fetus-looking thing fused into their hand.
It's not fetus-looking.
It doesn't look...
It's like an old man's face.
Is it?
If I remember right, yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. Oh yeah, you're right. It is like an old face.
See, I know my shit.
Yeah, you're right. Gross.
What?
It's gross.
Yeah, no one ever said it was attractive.
Gross.
The fuck do you want?
I don't know.
Because I'll tell you what, you're not getting it.
Apparently. Yuck. Yuck.
How long have we been going?
We have been going for an hour and 19 minutes. Just about an hour and 20 minutes.
Alright, I think this is a suitable time frame in which to do an ad break, because I have to use the restroom.
Oh, alright then.
So we're gonna do 3 minutes of ads, folks.
Yep. Use this time to stretch your legs.
Get some water.
Get some water. Take a bathroom break.
Yep. Be right back. And we back.
Hey, thanks for sticking with us, everybody.
Yep. Ow, 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 ow.
Don't hurt yourself, jeez.
I sat on my foot and it was bad.
Yeah, don't do that.
You would think that, like, after 31 years of life, I would figure out where my own body is and not to sit on it.
I feel like that would be an important thing to just sort of keep in the back of your mind.
What's up?
I think whatever that notification was earlier, I think it's just because people sent me gifts, which is a stupid thing to get a notification about.
That happens sometimes.
I know it does.
We need to go see the merchant because we need to buy some silk to make these soft church benches.
Oh. Wait, they're soft because they have silk in them? Damn. Your churchgoers are getting some luxury treatment over here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm spending 14 silver, 85 copper to get the 12 silk that I need.
Damn. I mean, good thing you have just a lot of money.
Yeah. About to have more because I'm going to go sell my old set of tools to the blacksmith.
Wait, why are you selling your tools to the blacksmith?
My old ones, like my rusty ones,
Oh.
I don't need them.
Okay. Do you have better ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you laughing about?
Oh, something that was posted in our D&D group chat. It's fucking, Spider-Man just kind of like hanging out at home and he gets a phone call. And, it's, Batman on the other line, like, prank calling him. And, you know, Batman's like, hey, is your Uncle Ben home? And Spider-Man's like, no, he's out at the movie with your parents. And Batman's just like, oh.
That's what you get, bats.
Right? Sad Batman.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hang on.
What?
Let's see. Do I have... No, I don't.
What do you have?
I need to make some ceramic jugs, which means I need to make some clay pots.
Oh yeah, love me some ceramic jugs.
I'm disappointed in you.
I know. Kind of makes me think though, how funny would it be for there to be like a pottery magazine
Okay.
that was just called Jugs? Like, I get that that's not the only thing that you can make with with a pottery skill, but like,
I mean, it would be kind of funny.
it would be. Yeah, like that is the joke.
There we go. What did I fuck up and put in there just now?
Huh?
Oh, my mushrooms.
Not your shrooms.
Yeah, all my shrooms.
Get them shrooms out of there.
Now to sleep and then to go see Snake. Give him the Necronomicon.
It just seems really ill-advised.
To give somebody as suspicious as Snake the Necronomicon?
Yeah. Like, honestly, for anyone to have it
Excuse me.
would be dangerous.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. Man of extraordinary talents. Plus, you're immortal. I don't know that was as encouraging as it seems to be. I think if somebody called me a dangerous, inscrutable rogue, or unscrupulous rogue, I might not take that as a compliment. Yeah, it is contextual.
I have so many things to make now.
I suppose Snake might be one of those kinds of guys who, knows what he's all about, and has the thick skin that sort of backhanded compliment like that maybe wouldn't phase him, but
He seems like the kind of dude that lives his own truth and is okay with that.
I mean, get it, girl. Stand in your bliss if that's who you want to be.
Okay.
Cracking all your bones over there.
I'm trying to seat my hip in the right spot. I might need your help.
That's fine.
And you're gonna tell me I don't want to hurt you, but I'm gonna make you.
Gonna make me hurt you a little bit?
Well, yeah, just a little bit.
Hey, man. You say it right. And I certainly can.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Man, that body was fucked up.
Yeah.
What are the squares that are over on the right there they don't have anything in them?
They're green.
They're green.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean if they're green?
I don't know. But I'm taking all this man's parts.
Just hacking a body up.
Yep.
Like, you do understand how the skull system works, right?
Never have, never will.
How, I feel like there's going to come a point where you're going to have to learn it in order to improve the graveyard to a certain extent.
Maybe.
And I don't think, just dumping a bucket full of just meat scraps and various fluids into a pit in the ground is gonna really do it for you.
It is a rather untenable situation.
You're gonna have to have some more intact bodies, I think. I also think it's kind of weird, by the way, that people are dying regularly enough in this town that you have a steady supply of bodies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're supposed to be
ostensibly,
you're supposed to be burying those bodies, or at the very least cremating them.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, you have rather few bodies in your graveyard. And I imagine that sooner or later somebody would come by looking for the grave of a lost loved one.
Maybe.
So in that situation, what would you do if somebody came looking for a loved one and they didn't have a grave and they didn't have an urn because you hacked their body into tiny pieces
and then used the ash to make ink?
And you then used the ash to make ink, and all that was left was just scraps of flesh and blood and fat that you couldn't figure out what to do with.
I turned the flesh into paper I put the blood in the fountain.
No. I said scraps.
Oh, scraps.
Scraps of flesh and blood and fat that you didn't know what to do with. That's what the surgeon's mistake or whatever it is that's left over, right? It's basically just all the leftover bits. Because you took all the fucking bones out, you took all the skin off, you took the muscle, you took
the fat, the blood,
the organs. So all that's left is just the scraps, the bits and pieces that didn't go with anything else. So, yeah. So what would you tell
grave
people?
robbers? Corpse thieves?
But there wasn't even a grave dug for them.
Stole the body right out of the morgue.
I mean, I guess, but then why didn't you report it?
Fear of the Inquisitor.
Why? What would he have done?
I don't know.
That just makes you suspicious.
That's fair.
Because if you're afraid of the Inquisitor, if you didn't do anything wrong, why would you have to be afraid of the Inquisitor?
You know how that works.
I do. But that's the line that they would use, and you know it.
Anyway, we have to go to the swamp.
Well, go to the swamp then. Go see that old hag.
You be nice.
I didn't say she wasn't nice. She could be a nice old hag and still be an old hag.
I guess.
Look, she's an old witch living in a bog.
Swamp,
whatever.
Swamps and bogs are not the same
Swamps
thing.
and bogs and fens, I get it, they're all different. But the point, though, is traditionally, like, Clotho is almost a textbook hag.
How so?
Just, she's an old, powerful witch that lives alone in swamplands. Like, can do curses and magic and shit. Like, I think as far as traditional depictions of hags, she sort of fits the bill.
I suppose that's true. I think I'm gonna call it after I do the stuff I need to do, though.
Okay. I think once that's all done, we do our spiel at the end of the stream. We will see about rating Kamen Rider OT.
Ooh.
He is, excuse me. He is playing, he was playing random Gundam games, but now he's playing his affiliate Amigo Soul Lock. Playing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Clotho, get your ass out here.
There's a frog. You can see the little froggy?
Yeah. It hopped into the water.
There you are. Jesus, woman, I've been waiting all fucking morning. But yeah, we'll do the spiel and then we'll fire off a raid and go say hi to Kamen.
Yee. I'm just gonna walk back to the house, so if you want to start working on the spiel now.
Alright. Well, folks, that is going to do it for tonight's installment of Graveyard Keeper. We hope that you enjoyed watching us as much as we enjoyed having you. If you like what you saw and you want to see us do more, please follow us on here if you don't already. Remember to turn on notifications so that you know when we're coming out with a new stream. If you want to support us more directly, please consider subscribing to the channel. Drop some bits if you're able to. We also have a PayPal link down below if you want to help us out without Twitch's involvement. While you're down there, check out the YouTube link. It's where we post all of our old videos, including past Graveyard Keeper streams. So check that out. And while you're over there, like, follow, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets us know that you like what we're doing. Really helps us out. And, lets us know what you want to see more of in the future. We have Twitter accounts, which you can see there on the screen. I am at TarathielD.
And I am at Amlado is Amy.
We also have Discords, which I'm putting in the chat right now.
Oh, you're welcome, Rex. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We post all kinds of stuff on the Discords. They're updated pretty much daily.
Mm-hmm.
We have like food pictures, cat pictures, crochet pictures. I post art. We do like models, gunpla and whatnot, as well as memes and all kinds of other stuff. So go check those out.
Yep.
It's where we post a lot of our updates, announcements, and that kind of stuff. So between the Discords and the Twitters, they're the best places to keep in touch with us.
Yep. As for future streams, look for us tomorrow night doing some more overshots.
Yeah. We're going to try to finish up week 2 of the Overwatch Archives event.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be, I think, doing some more of the story missions, and then probably rounding out the night with some mystery heroes.
Yep. I think that covers everything. So we're gonna go raid Kamen Rider OT, which means some Pokemans.
Yeah, so go say hi to Kamen.
Yep.
Alright, go in here in just a couple seconds. Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.